You Black Belle? I'd like to talk to you about your Wild West days.
I don't care much for reminiscing. You got any friends as bounty hunters?
None that spring to mind.
Well, then you done led them boys here and you none the wiser.
Ah, those bounty hunters.
The dime novel Otis Miller and the Black-Hearted Lady is available at a cabin east of Emerald Ranch. You may need a book for Jack, or you might just feel like reading it yourself. And the map, east of Emerald Ranch on the way to Mosey Flats. I'm your friendly neighbor, Superantonio, and please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you would enjoy seeing more of my Red Dead Redemption 2 content. Note the smoke coming out of the cabin door. Knock that door open and let in some fresh air. And this is a sad scene. Looks like carbon monoxide poisoning. A buildup from the fireplace or the kitchen stove. They have lots of supplies that they have no use of anymore. And here is Otis Miller and the Black-Hearted Lady. Also some special medicine gum and a fountain pen for Mary Beth, the only fountain pen in the game, or at least the only fountain pen that Mary Beth wants. Let's get some fresh air.
Let's go, girl.
And the map, once more. Osmond Grove. More like CO Grove, if you know what I mean. That is a chemistry joke for you. Do we have time to read Otis Miller and the Black-Hearted Lady? I think we do. Otis Miller and the Black-Hearted Lady. Number 186 in a series of original tales of Otis Miller's adventures. And looked across the arroyo and sat her horse and leaned over and spit in the dry dirt, running with cracks from 100 days of a beating sun. I don't know too many women take after chewing tobacco like that, the man said. I don't know too many one-eyed Injuns, Black Belle replied. Fact, I'm not used to traveling with company. Slows me down. She motioned her horse over the scree and blinked into the sun and spat again. He followed her down the gully, through some scrub brush and past the charred vestiges of a wagon long since burned, and the remains of a driver sat still in the seat, having been picked clean by buzzards. Apaches, most like. He sniffed the air. Yup, she spat again. You ever tangle with them? I did. Got into a scrap with some Mexicans in a ravine outside Chuparosa. 2 Apache warriors got caught rustling these Mexicans' horses. They lit over the edge of this ditch running from musket fire and damn near fell into my lap. We like to cut each other up, each of us having our knives out, when some more sense kicked in, and we realized all 3 of us was going to be dead by the hands of them Mexicans if we don't join together. They almost smirked when I grabbed my rifle. I don't think they ever seen a woman hold much other than a baby. I laid down next to a rock, grabbed a bite from a plug of tobacco, propped up my rifle and took out 3 shooters across the ravine. What did you do then? Hell, went and got them horses, traded them and moved on. I mean with the Apaches. I camped with a band of them at the old Presidio. Stay up half the night sharpshootin' and drinkin' Tiswin. You ever had it? Can't say I have. It's a rot gut they brew out of corn. Have you so liquored you'll chew buckskin and think it's venison. Still, hell of a mess the military caused with all them folk. Good people. Should have let them Apaches be. Instead, they brought him nothing but suffering. Black Belle grabbed her hat and beat it on her leg twice and watched the dust flow rise up through a cottonwood tree. As she put it back on, she spat again. You see that valley off yonder? I do. That's where Otis Miller and his boys are set up at the old Danville homestead. Must have 100 head of cattle and 30 good horses. I aim to steal them. She spat again. Black Belle, a voice hallooed from the top of a mesa. You ain't gonna do no such thing. A shot landed and caused her horse to amble sideways and whinny. She wheeled her horse around and looked up. Otis, I knew you were up there. Damn, you make a hell of a racket. You couldn't sneak up on a deaf mute. Why don't you come down here so we can talk about them horses? I stole them fair and square, Belle. Ain't nothing fair about stealing, Otis, especially considering who you stole them from. Who's that? Me. She cracked off a shot into the sunlight and laughed. A cry of pain came from up above. You dang near shot my eye out. If I wanted your eye out, it would be out, she shouted. Is that ornery two-bit brother of yours up there with you? I am. Get on down here and stop messing around. It's too damn hot for this foolishness. Dust kicked up the barren horizon in a rolling plume as they turned their horses to face it. The one-eyed Indian looked at her. Black Belle was no normal lady. And, as always, just when it starts getting interesting, the story cuts off.
How do you want me? Like this?
What a lady indeed. Arthur and Black Belle will take a moment to pose for the thumbnail and the Instagram. Link in the description if you'd like to follow, in addition to links for the merch store, my second channel, which features more podcast-related content, and our Discord.
Okay, I got it.
And I guess they'll be on my way.
There. Well, thank you, Mrs. Belle. You gonna be all right?
Oh, been running for 20 years. Suppose I'll be running till I drop. Just the way it is.
Yeah. Good luck.
Black Belle is one of my favorite women in Red Dead Redemption 2, and to her credit, she seems to take a shine to Arthur as well. I am certain if she were, say, 10 years younger and not on the run, she could teach Arthur a thing or two about robbing and riding. Horse riding, that is. I know what you were thinking. However, Arthur likes keeping the bedroom door closed, as it were, and a gentleman never tells. This video is sponsored by Superantonio Part 2, my second channel that features more podcast-related content, in addition to gameplay from all of the other video games I enjoy. You can find the link at the bottom of the channel page or in the description of this video. Like and subscribe for short stories, book, movie, and TV reviews, and also commentaries where I talk about whatever is interesting me at the moment.
You there?
Oh, hello?
I'm Superantonio. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your views. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for daily Red Dead Redemption 2 content. We shall meet again.
Now I ain't. You Black Belle?
Further on down the trail.
I don't care much for reminiscing. You got any friends as bounty hunters?
None that spring to mind.
Well, then you done led them boys here and you none the wiser.
Ah, those bounty hunters.
Knew my luck had run out sooner.
Well, get inside. I'll tell them you're gone.
Oh, no. I ain't hiding from them scalp hunters. Not running from them neither. And fighting? Yeah, if it's just me against them, that'd be a waste of time and nitroglycerin.
Well, let me know what I can do.
You want that Wild West story, don't you?